Bitch, I ball, oh you lame. Look at my lane, he's switching lanes. Look at my nines, look at my blazers, look at my fours, caught with laser.
What's up, everybody? It's Sneakerhead M.Chex, and this is episode 1 of How Did You Get Those? So I was about 14, maybe 15 years old. Mind you, I'd been looking for Thunder Force forever. This was my first Soul Collector meetup, my first Soul Collector transaction period, and I just wanted to be ready for it. I wanted to be prepared. So before I messaged the guy, I looked at his feedback. He had great feedback. I don't remember how many positive feedbacks he had, but they were all positive. No negative, no neutral, so I had nothing to worry about. I messaged the guy. He was local. I'm from Jersey. He was located in New York. He wanted me to meet him at Uniqlo or I think I said that right. He wanted me to meet him there. So I'm looking at, I'm researching the place. I'm real paranoid because the only meetups I had ever done were like real local, like in my town or, a couple towns over with people that I knew personally. But anyway, this was my first time going to New York for a meetup. I was doing my research. I had never been to Uniqlo. I never heard of it. So I was doing my research on that. I found out it was just a regular store. It wasn't anything sketchy. So that was cool. The worst part about all of this is that I didn't do this extensive research until probably 3, 4 in the morning the night before I'm supposed to meet this guy. I was supposed to meet him early afternoon, and I'm up late at night just thinking about what I'm going to do tomorrow, doing extensive research. I'd already checked his feedback and checked out Uniqlo and stuff, but I still wanted to look at the comments and, just see what type of person he was. Because, you guys know how it is your first time doing something like that, especially when you're a little young kid who could possibly be vulnerable to someone, a lot bigger. You want to make sure you do your homework. So I'm looking at the comments, and I don't remember the exact terminology they used, but whatever it was, the feedback that they left was a comment on how large the person was. And, like I said, the feedback was positive, but I didn't see the need for a person who did a transaction with them to talk about their size. I didn't think it made any sense. None of my feedback says this guy has braids or, just something random like that. Or this guy has cornrows or whatever you call my hair. So I just didn't see why someone would go out of their way to say that. So I'm like, this guy must be really huge. It sounds kind of dumb thinking back that I was this paranoid over this, but like I said, I just wanted to be sure. I was kind of worried, if this guy is really big, if for some reason he wants to rob me, I'm done. What am I supposed to do? I'm a little frail 14-year-old. If he's that big, it's over for me. So I just wanted to make sure. And like I said, he had good feedback, so it wasn't that serious. But I'm like, damn, who's gonna go with me? No one's really awake at this point. This is now, I might be dating myself here for my younger subscribers and viewers, but I was on AIM and no one was up. Everyone had an away message, sleep or something like that. So I was kind of out of luck. The few people that were awake, they weren't available to do it, so I had no one to go with. I didn't even want to begin to ask my parents. I mean, it would have been so much explaining I had to do, and they probably would have been like, if you're this worried or if you're this nervous, don't do it. And they didn't understand how bad I wanted these and how valuable these were and how rare they were in my size. So I just said, you know what? Let me not even bring them into this. Let me just handle this by myself safely. So I didn't know what to do. I went to sleep. I woke up the next morning pretty early, maybe 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. That's really early for me. I'm not a morning person. And the only person that was on at the time was my bro Jordan, who at the time was barely my mans. We were cool. We went to the same school. I knew him. We spoke to each other in the hallway. We might have hung out once prior to this, but we weren't close. So it was kind of weird for me to hit him up at 8, 9 in the morning, to ask him to do something like this with me. But I did. I had no choice. So I messaged him, I explained the whole situation. I got this. So anyway, we're going out there. We're all prepared to fight if someone's, really, really over-preparing for someone who has, great feedback. So we get out there. We get to Uniqlo. We're all ready. We're looking out for someone. And this tiny little frail guy, I promise you, he was smaller than I was. He was an adult, but he was smaller than I was. And I was 14 years old. He comes up to us. He's like, Thunder Force. It was so hard not to laugh because we were over here. I was just so I mean, I felt secure at that point. I felt safe at that point because, you know, it was two of us, and I figured, you know, this guy has good feedback. Nothing's going to happen. If anything does happen, there's two of us. We're going to be good. But, you know, the guy came up with a little bag like Thunder Force, and I was like, no way. I know I didn't just over prepare, hit up Jordan, and have him come out here with me for no reason. But that was it. So, fortunately, we were able to hold our laughs in, and we didn't laugh in the guy's face. We did the transaction. I was so gassed. I was real happy. Finally got the pair of Thunder 4s that I'd been admiring for years, or months, or years, or however long it was. It was a while. And, you know, it was a good day. If I call Jordan right now and say, Thunder 4s, he's going to know what I'm talking about. Because we just couldn't believe how paranoid I was to meet up, you know, with someone, and it was someone who was actually smaller than me. So, yep, that's how I got these. They actually don't fit me anymore, but it's all right. I'm gonna get a pair of the retros in my size, and but I think I'm gonna hold on to these just because they're just because that story is so funny, and you know, gotta love the OGs. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like it. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos, and I'll see you in episode 2. Thanks for watching.